9 signs he only wants you for sex and not love. He doesn't love you. Honesty is always the best policy, and this applies in relationships. It is unfair to lead your partner into believing you want more out of your union when in all honesty sex is what you want from her. However, the deed has been done, and it is time to watch out for the signs to understand his true intentions, especially if you are already falling in love with him. Some men only want you for sex. They look at you like a juicy steak that needs to be flipped, tenderized, and flambéed. They don't care how sweet or smart you are, or how much value you bring to the table. They want to brand you like a cow with their initial square on your ass. Unfortunately, some men will say and do anything possible to have sex, which often includes lying about their intentions. One of the problems that women often face is that guys can be slicker about their attempts at getting sex. A man who seemed like a perfect gentleman may never call you again once he's had sex with you. If you want to avoid this from happening, make sure to watch out for the following signs: a guy just wants sex and doesn't want a relationship with you at all. Sexual relationships are great, but only if both parties are on the same page. Be sure to know if he considers you a friend or just someone he wants to have a sexual relationship with. Do remember to subscribe if you are yet to. Do give a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with friends and loved ones so they also benefit as you are about to. Now, 9 signs he only wants you for sex and not love. 1. You only see each other on his terms. If you're with a guy who only wants to have sex with you, you might notice that you only ever spend time together on his terms. He might be one calling the shots and choosing when you see each other. Maybe he only texts you when he's been drinking and wants a booty call, or only wants to see you when he's in the mood to sleep together. If he likes you, he would make time to see you on your terms too. You wouldn't just feel like a convenient option for him when he's feeling frisky. 2. He stops caring when you say you won't sleep with him. If you think it is not yet a good time to sleep with him and you tell him that, he will probably get nervous and offend you by telling you some rude things. He will play the victim and tell you that he doesn't get enough attention and love from you and that you are taking all that is good from him. This is an obvious sign that he doesn't respect you and that he just wants sex. 3. He gives up after 3 months of trying. Here's some advice. Do you want to be sure he's serious about you? Then date him for 3 to 6 months without having sex with him once. If he's not serious about you, he'll give up well before the 6-month mark. If he's only after sex, it's only a matter of time before he realizes he's working way too hard on you. So he throws in the towel, stops seeing you, and starts looking for easier women to bed. So if you want to avoid a lot of unnecessary heartache and stress, take things slow. Aim for 3 to 6 month dating relationships to weed out the boys from the men. 4. He doesn't want to meet your family. Only guys who want something serious with you will want to meet your family. But a fuckboy won't do that. In fact, he will run as far as he can when you mention that you want him to meet your parents. This is a red flag sign that he only wants to explore your body and that he has zero interest in you as a person. 5. Your conversations somehow always end up on sex. Everything ends up turning dirty and naughty. You can be having a great conversation about your day and what you did, but he'll always turn it sexual. Even if you try to get things back on track, he'll distract you with sex talk and you'll end up sexting. 6. Foreplay isn't really a thing. And he doesn't care about what you want in bed. Ultimately, your foreplay probably doesn't last very long because he's not really interested in getting you off. He's more worried about getting his own jollies, and that's it. 7. He doesn't respond to everyday messages. When you send him playful and flirty messages, he responds immediately. But when you send him normal everyday messages, his responses are always very short, or worse, he doesn't respond at all. He does this to keep the interaction playful and flirty. When you exchange normal messages with information about what you both did during the day, the communication you have will start to feel more like a real relationship. So he avoids the asexual and everyday messages. If you can see this pattern in your chat history with him, then it's not a good sign. 8. You always have sex when you are together. You never meet up in the afternoon, have a coffee or lunch together. No, it's always in the evening and only when it's possible to have sex that evening. If you're lucky, he might go along with watching a movie or having a glass of wine beforehand, but it always ends up with sex, and that's exactly what his plan is. 9. You've not met any of his friends. Do you feel like he's keeping you very separate from the rest of his life? You might not have met any of his friends, or he might be trying very hard to keep you distant from what he gets up to outside of seeing you. Equally, Maybe he's been avoiding meeting your friends and doesn't want to get involved in your life very much beyond having sex. If he likes you, he would make an effort to introduce you to his friends and want you to feel included in his plans. In conclusion, knowing the signs he just wants sex can save you a lot of trouble, drama, and heartache. Just make sure to communicate your concerns so you can get to the bottom of it and hear what he has to say. That would be all for now. Thank you for watching and staying to the very end. I'm sure you did benefit from this video. Do subscribe if you are yet to do so, to give a thumbs up and leave a comment. Also remember to share with friends and loved ones. See you next time. Until then, remain blessed.